is up, everybody? That is my Porpoise here with the first actual routing tutorial for New Game Plus Perfect Service for Valhalla by Sukeban Games. If you have missed my previous tutorial on tech, you're going to want to watch that because I am assuming that you have watched that video and know the terminology that I will be using throughout this run. So, that video will be linked in the description and will also be in this playlist, so easy to access. Without further ado, let's get right into the tutorial. So, to start a New Game Plus run, first you have to have a New Game Plus game. If you haven't done that, you'll need to complete the game. It's super easy. It's a really fun game. You absolutely should experience the story before running this game. It's a great game. I love it. But once you've completed the game, you will have heart save data in your load files. These are all New Game Plus save data. I keep this particular file for running this particular route. These three files are associated with a different route that's associated with the All Achievements route, which I might make a tutorial for later. That's a completely different route. But the timer starts when you click Load Game. You'll be greeted with a short screen with Anna. Again, to skip through dialogue, it's really important that you're basically holding down Control the entire time when you're playing this game. It makes dialogue go like a breeze. So we're going to be sort of just watching the slow text fade, which is just fantastic. And then we will be in our room for day one. So in day one, like I said sort of in the previous video, you can either click this and then click go to work or just click go to work. I will be doing the latter throughout the rest of this tutorial. Again, I'm holding down Control. Even when I'm in menus like this, I still hold down Control with my left hand. My left hand is basically nothing except for hold down Control. So, for this first drink, we're making a Piano Man. Piano Man, I'm going to just have all the ingredients listed on screen with their key commands and the order with which I press them. So, I'm going to sweep through these slowly and not go full speed on this run, but here's how I sweep through. And again, those ingredients will be on screen, so you can just follow along as they come. With a jukebox, you don't really lose too much time on this. I like to sort of double-click on my mouse, so rather than just single-clicking like this, I will double-click like that just to get through it really quickly. Yeah, I just use two fingers on my mouse button, and then click Ready. So Donovan will come in, and Donovan wants a big beer. And if you give him a small beer, he will actually make you make another drink, so you want to make it big the first time. Again, I will be having all the ingredients listed on the screen, so a big beer is just like this. If you notice, I keep my mouse cursor on the reset button, so if I mess up on a drink, I can immediately click reset and reset the drink. So say, because now I'm making a beer, just a normal sized beer, say I accidentally start making a big beer and put two ingredients in there, I can just quickly reset and not have to move my mouse from somewhere on the screen. A normal beer will be like this. And Donovan just asks for a big beer and then two normal beers. Ingram is the easiest customer to serve in this route. You can give him sugar rushes the entire time. Sugar rushes are the easiest drinks to make. You just make them like that. This is all you're going to serve Ingram for the entire route. Whenever you see Ingram on the screen, even though he's asking for other stuff, you are giving him a sugar rush. So, that's the first half of day one already done. So where I click is this little spot on her thigh right here. That will get me right to the home button. And you just click madly through that screen. Then, if you highlight your mouse cursor in the bottom corner of the aging panel, you will be right on the ready button. So say ask for something small, sweet, and icy, which is a Moon Blast, and this is where we're going to use our first example of blend skipping. So again, ingredients are going to be on the screen in the order that I put them. She then asks for 2 Brantinis. I'm still going to go a little slower than I normally do, just so you can kind of see the progression of the drinks. So this is it goes a Sugar Rush, And then a Piano Man, which we made earlier. And then a Brantini. And that's all of day one. If you need to go over ingredients, just look at the ingredients list on the screen, or just watch sort of slowly as I go through it. So, again, we can just click Go to Work and go straight to work. And again, we're holding down Control to skip through all this dialogue. Donovan, again, wants another beer. Donovan gets mostly beers throughout this entire run. So here, he gets 2 beers. Even though he asked for a Mars Blast, we give him a beer. And then here, you have 2 options to give him. In the traditional route, you give him a Gut Punch. I personally give him a Pile Driver because I can make Pile Drivers faster than I can make Gut Punches. That's up to personal opinion. I will be doing Pile Drivers in this video. So, make him a Pile Driver. Then Dorothy comes in for the first time. And we're going to give her a Piano Woman. A Piano Woman is different from a Piano Man, so be sure to learn both of these drinks. And in this game, it's really important to just memorize the drinks. And I actually have also memorized the order that they come in. You don't have to do that. You can have notes, but it is faster to have all the stuff memorized. So Piano Woman is like this. And then she also asks for a Moon Blast. Again, using blend skipping there. So then we come to our first double order. And a double order is essentially where we're going to make 2 orders at once. And what I mean by at once is we're going to make 1 order and then immediately go straight into another order. So they're asking for a Big Sunshine Cloud and a Gut Punch. If you remember, big drinks are just the normal drinks doubled. So we're going to start on the Sunshine Cloud. And make it. And then, right after we finish it, we're going to make the Gut Punch. Finally, for the last drink on the first half of day 2, we're going to make a Mars Blast. And that is first half of day 2, all finished. Again, look for this spot on her thigh, and then just click rapidly. So, this is where we go for the first time to our bottled drink menu. So, bottled drinks in this route are Moonlon Tea and a Fedora, and later on, rum, and I'll show you where that is. But essentially, to work this drink is you click and drag to the shaker, and then just serve as fast as possible. Just click the spacebar 3 times. Next is a Fluffy Dream. I can't remember the name of this drink. Yeah, Fluffy Dream. It's a super easy drink. And then again, it can either be a Gut Punch or a Pile Driver. I do a Pile Driver. Also, whenever you get to these screens, you click as fast as you can, and whenever they fade to black is when you split. So, for the last one in this video, we're going to do day 3. Day 3 is, again, just sort of reading the drinks. First off is a Bad Touch. Then there is a Bloom Light. Bloom Lights are the most complex key sweeping in this run, I think. I can't think of anything off the top of my head that is more complex than a Bloom Light. So, watch what I do based on the ingredient list on the screen, and if it's too complicated for you, it's fine to do it with button presses until you get comfortable with key sweeping this drink. Yeah, and then I mess it up. See what I mean? That's how you make a Bloom Light. Very complicated drink. Much faster to key sweep, but can be a little costly to mess up. So, only key sweep that when... Oh, that was a big Brantini, by the way. Only key sweep that whenever you're confident to key sweep that. Big Brantini. Again, ingredients are on the screen. Just follow what I did. Donovan just gets 2 beers. And then ends the chapter. You'll get really good at making beers very quickly. Again, even though this run is perfect service, sometimes you can serve them things that they don't ask for, and it's all good. Especially with Ingram, it works out. So Stella asks for a drink that's name was changed after people cause a stink. That's a piano woman. Then she asks for a piano man. So it's pretty easy to remember. With Stella, it's ladies first and then men. Then Say comes in, and they both get Fringe Weavers. This is another double serving, but it's 2 of the same drink. Fringe Weavers are annoying because there's not really a good way to key sweep these, so you just have to mash the T key, essentially, until you have enough ingredients. 2 Blue Fairies are also pretty easy. Again, there's not really a good way to key sweep those, so just sort of put in all the ingredients and serve them as fast as you can. Hold down the control key. And that's the end of day 3. So that's where I'm going to stop. I'm going to do these in increments of 3s. So look forward to day 4, 5, and 6 in the next tutorial. We'll be going over those days. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. If you have any feedback for this video, absolutely leave a comment. And thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you all next time with days 4 through 6. Bye-bye.